Welcome back to 2D Parsons Memorial Stadium for our second half of the interviews. I'm sitting with Blue Eyes head coach Dustin Avers. And Coach, kind of break me down of your game between the Galena Bears.
Yeah, we came out. We threw our number 2. First inning, he does a good job for us, but we end up giving up 2 errors and a walk, and they find a way to scratch across 2 runs. Anytime Galena's got base runners on, they do a good job of manufacturing runs, but from then on out, Jacob Crothamel pitched well. Only had 2 walks, made them earn their way on, and he finished complete game, giving up no earned runs. And then we offensively, this has been one of our better games. We were able to put 7 hits up and put up 8 runs, so it was a good game for us.
All right, and facing Kobe Sarton, was this your guys' first time facing Kobe Sarton?
No, we faced Kobe earlier in the year. He does a good job on the mound. He throws strikes. He can dominate games. The key for us is just to put the ball in play, make the other team make plays. And this isn't our first time, but he pitched well, although the score doesn't reflect it.
And breaking down Ryan Reagan's phenomenal game against Galena, what was the mindset for him in that game?
Ryan's just a leader for us. He's a table setter. He gets, when he's on the base pass, he's able to make things happen. Ryan was just amped to be here. Everybody, this is what we've been playing for all falls to get to this point, to get to the SWCL tournament. So not just Ryan, but everybody in that dugout, they were ready to go.
And with this game coming up between Crane and Spokane, who do you guys hope to see in this game?
We hope to see either team. We're just happy to be there. Whoever shows up or whoever we play, it's who we're going to play. We just need to take care of our business and let this game play itself out. We just need to worry about ourselves, though.
And and now back to Jacob Crothamel throwing a complete game shutout, only just allowing 2 runs against Galena. What was his mindset? What was his game plan?
He knew from the beginning of the week that he was going to get the ball. He was going to be on a short leash. We had our number 1 sitting there, but I had confidence that he would be able to throw strikes. He's done it all year. He does a good job. He's got a heavy ball. He throws a lot of ground balls. He lives low in the strike zone. He's able to throw his curveball for a strike. He was just focused. He was ready to go. He knew he was going to get the ball. So when he got the ball, he was ready to rock and roll. And he did a great job.
All right, and lastly, coming up on the game between Clever and Billings, what's your mindset going to be on that game as a spectator?
Well, again, it's going to be important for me to see, watch the guys, because we will face one of those those 2 teams on Tuesday. But at that point, on Monday, there's going to be one goal, one objective, and that's to make it to the championship. And we just need to worry about ourselves that day more so than others. So.
All right, thank you for sitting down with me, Coach, and best of luck in the rest of the tournament.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. You're sitting down with Clever senior Callan Springer. And Callan, with all these 3 games that you've seen between Billings, Sparta, Galena, Blue Eye, and now coming up Crane and Spokane, what were your thoughts on the last 2 games that were played?
Well, I thought they were both pretty well played games. All were pretty decently close, especially Sparta Billings coming down to 1 run. And, there's a lot of good competition out there for us. And we just got to play hard and win each game at a time and going into our next game against Billings.
And with Billings coming up at C of O, what do you think what's the atmosphere going to be against Billings?
It'll probably be a pretty good atmosphere. A lot of people will probably come out and watch. It's probably going to be a closer game with Billings having some of their good pitching left and ours having all our pitching left because we didn't play today. So we got some pretty good pitching left, so it'll probably be a good game.
And with what is Coach Snyder's game plan going to be if you guys are coming up against Billings?
Just execute and make plays and help our pitchers out and hit the ball hard and moving runners, station to station, scoring runs, and hopefully we can get a win.
And now back to this game between the one that just concluded between Galena and Blue Eye. What were your thoughts on the most recent game between Galena and Blue Eye?
Well, I thought going in that Blue Eye would throw off this game and not throw their number 1 pitcher, but and save them for Crane, and they did that, and their pitcher came and did a really good job and held Galena down and beat them, and it was really well played by Blue Eye and Galena.
And now coming into this game between Crane and Spokane, what do you expect? What are you expecting to see out of this game?
I'm expecting Crane to play pretty well. I mean, Spokane beat them last, so Crane's kind of the underdog if you think of it, because they lost to them last time. But Crane should probably do pretty well against them. We'll see, though.
All right, last question is now who is your actual prediction for the SWCL tournament if you guys don't make it to the championship?
If we don't make it to the championship, which I'm hoping we do, obviously, but if I don't, it'll probably be Crane or Blue Eye. Either one of those two make it to the championship, or Crane and Billings or something like that if we don't win.
All right, Calvin, thank you for sitting down with me and answering some questions, and good luck against Billings.
Yeah, thank you.
That was Calvin Springer from Clever. He's a senior at Clever. He'll be taking on Billings in the next game at C of O, or in the first game at C of O against Billings, starting at 4:30 on Monday, October 2nd.